How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Hello, and welcome back to Arcanum Gaming. It's been a while, but we are back with some more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 Restored Content mod. We are on the Droid planet currently, and we are trying to find Master Vash, right? Yes. Still trying to find Master Vash. Trying to get an audience with the Industrial Archon. Maybe IS-43 knows more about it. It's T3M4, or at least return T3M4. So looking for IS-43, which is right here.
Have you found what you were looking for?
I did. Do you recognize this memory core piece?
Of course I do not. Ask the maintenance droid about it. He is a maintenance unit with a broad knowledge on various unit components. Now please, take that atrocious T3 unit as far away from me as possible. Working with them was a horror. I have never met such an insubordinate in my entire career. And if that was not enough, I have just received our weekend efficiency report. I do not even know what to say. A disaster. A complete disaster. Please, leave me now. I have to double my efforts now to undo the damage your T3 unit caused. Do not bother me again.
Well, okay then. Alright. Where are we? Okay. Need to find a droid in the colony able to recognize where this part came from. The maintenance unit in the central zone. Okay, so we're heading to the central zone, which is in the industry control zone. Is this the central zone? Okay. So, yeah, we need to head back this way. For those of you who may or may not be joining us on this episode for the first time, we are currently playing a Dark Jedi female consular. We're going through the Kotor 2 Restored Content mod, including the droid planet here, obviously.
Stop right there.
Uh-oh.
Your floating droid has tried to escape arrest. Hand him over to the authorities now. Failing to comply will be seen as an act of assault and will be met with force.
Droids can be rebuilt. I could help in their reconstruction once M478 is reactivated. If I'm not killed, I cannot be rebuilt. Or if... Your protocols dictate no harm should be inflicted if nothing has harmed droids in the colony. None were confirmed to be harmed here.
You have been warned. You're under arrest. Come along peacefully.
Don't have time for this. Prepare to be scrapped.
Defend yourself.
Good old force stuff.
To battle.
This is down? This is up.
The honor is mine.
Yes, Master.
Alright, let's go ahead and level up here. Yeah, that's fine for HK. 2-weapon fighting. Viscous. I guess computer use and stealth. What are we gonna do for her here? Vitality regeneration, saber finesse. With Master Crit Strike. Alright, just gonna get Master Heal there. Perfect. Alright, let's move on. Alright, now we're back in the central zone. We need to find the maintenance droid here. Behavior core. Escort droid. Landing area. Okay, we just gotta wander around here until we find the maintenance droid. Not you. Okay. Maintenance droid. I don't think that was the right one, because it just disappeared. Or was it? I didn't know you're not allied with him. I'm sorry, what?
The environmental unit.
What's your point?
I have recorded it with my own photoreceptors.
Left the zone for the industrial zone, which has been flooded with deadly radiation soon after.
There are a lot of environmental units in the colony. I assure you, none of them are working against the colonists.
That's convincing. What did you mean, a green entity going towards the environmental zone? So, fight near the environmental zone entrance. 4 colonists were killed and a green entity fled from this zone. What was the green entity? Some sort of organic life form, I think.
It was a murderer. Killed our colonists in cold blood.
Was it a Tyrannotech or whatever they're called? What do you think he's working against the Sith?
He came here from the environmental zone and entered the industrial zone. Shortly after that, there was a fight. A murderer goes into the environmental zone, and the colony was flooded with deadly radiation.
Must have sabotaged the industrial zone in some way, otherwise why would he go there?
It was an assignment from ES-05.
So you say.
We have duties to attend to.
Central units are mean.
Interesting. Wasn't Vash's apprentice like a Twi'lek? A green Twi'lek? Or something? A droid collar? What is a droid collar? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Is it usable? Armor, maybe? Collar of some kind. Its exact function is unknown, though it's obviously made to fit certain droids, cannot be used by non-droid. Interesting. That's not what we need.
I don't have it.
But neither did your industrial zone's counterpart.
Wait, so you lost the prototype? That is disastrous.
We will find it. We have to.
We better.
How may I be of assistance?
Heard you talking to the maintenance unit something about a lost prototype.
This is nothing to worry about. We can handle a situation.
I'd like to help.
It's merely a misplaced and not fully operational droid upgrade scavenged from a part of another old droid which we found in a manufacturing center. Our colonists scanned it and, apparently impressed by its destructive capabilities, wanted us to integrate it into Battle Droid mainframe, with a few upgrades of their own. But this part was never designed to work with our standard Battle Droid model. It caused some unusual and sometimes unstable behaviors, and now the part is out there, somewhere. But we will find it, eventually. There's no reason for you to bother searching for it.
I believe I found the
Let
part.
me see. Yes, that is a part I was talking about. Where did you find it?
Inside one of the battle droids, he went crazy, tried to kill me. Any idea how he got
I
it?
cannot answer that. When we discovered it was missing, we had no idea who took it. Now that I know it was installed into a battle droid, I have even less of an idea who could have done it.
Looks like it could be installed in my HK-47. Can I keep it?
Statement. Your loyal droids would appreciate more armaments to help defend themselves.
With the Sith dead, I could persuade IS-24 that this upgrade is too dangerous to use in our droids. You can have it.
Sweet.
Acknowledgement.
So what is this upgrade? Droid advanced upgrade slot? No.
Query.
Wanted to do some target practice.
Statement. Excellent. No doubt one of your allies has turned on you and needs to be dispatched. Which one is it? The annoying pilot? I certainly hope it is not the T3 unit. Destroying him would provide little challenge. It would be demeaning.
Under fire, I don't need anyone killed yet.
Query. Is there someone that you need killed, Master?
Okay. Still don't think we've got what we need here. Corpse, okay. Black market
Welcome,
droid.
human. Are you interested in some droid equipment? Just 10,000 credits. I am not originally from this planet, so I don't have a designation like other droids on this planet. I may have a designation from somewhere else, but I do not remember it.
Sus?
So you may address me however you please. Not exactly.
You're allowed to
But
sell
with
these parts.
M478 disabled, no one is interested in shutting down my business.
How'd you acquire these parts?
I suppose I could tell a potential customer. Once the Sith arrived on the planet and shut down M478, I was finally able to prevent myself from being memory wiped all the time. You see, M4 had the security droids under tight control. Once he was deactivated, I was able to slip past them when they were sent to me for violating the planet's memory wipe protocols. Adherent to my original design, and with the aid of the Sith, I was able to infiltrate many of the storage facilities in the colony. I usually sold my merchandise to the Sith, who weren't pleased with just being the colonists and doing what they pleased. They needed even more. They also needed droid parts already set aside for maintenance for current droids, an order even the colonists couldn't circumvent. So I acquired them for the Sith for a moderate fee. With the Sith dead, however, I am forced to sell to others, like yourself.
So you're a thief.
I am not entirely sure where I originated. I presume my primary function was to acquire items without the knowing of the target. I was made to be a thief. A very good one, I might add. Oh, you don't have to worry about me robbing you, however. I only steal from targets given to me. No one has ordered me to steal from you.
Can I give you a target?
You may not. Only my master can give me orders. I suspect my master to be long dead, given the lack of orders for many, many years. I kind of like being almost free to do things as I please. Being a salesperson isn't so bad. Not that far away from my original job, either.
Alright. Before I just drop 10,000 credits on some unknown goods, let's go ahead and save the game. In case I regret this
Welcome,
purchase.
human. Are you interested in... Hope you enjoy your purchase. Can I interest you in another item? Oh,
9,000 credits for another item. Droid upgrade slot. That doesn't sound... We already had one of those, didn't we?
Acknowledgement.
It's a worse version of something we already had. Yeah, okay, we're gonna not make that business decision right now. Okay. Well, I wonder if you just keep buying stuff from him if eventually you get something good.
Welcome back. What do you need? I am sorry, but this colony runs on parts and repairs. Having any other type of shop would be decommissioned for lack of use. However, we do have a small medical facility in the industrial zone where you can purchase medical supplies. What would you like to ask about next?
Had bad experiences with droids trying to kill me on progress in Telos. Am I in any risk here?
Of course not. Most of our droids have mining lasers and torch lasers, but only for repairs and construction. Additionally, most droids here are not programmed for violence. Our security droids will always attempt non-violent apprehension before resorting to more lethal means. I assure you that there is no cause for alarm. That issue being covered, are there any other subjects in your area of interest?
Don't think so. Still looking for whatever maintenance droid here is gonna give us the information we need. Repair droids. Human, I require your assistance. What can I help you with? Just to report to my superiors in the environmental zone when the shield went up, preventing me access. Okay. As I was to report due to my battery status, taken so long now that even if the shield went down, I cannot report to my post. I'm standing here conserving my energy, hoping for one of us to return and retrieve my battery. One of the weaknesses of my new type, that battery. I've seen plenty of droids just like you in my travels. I blame the human brain. Droid intelligence will be able to distinguish the many unique changes I possess as individual upgrade. Do not confuse me with any other droids. I am unique. You should have known that. Upgraded from archaic and can't even take a walk. Some upgrade. Do not have to take these insults from you. Be gone. Aw. Okay, he doesn't want our help now. Okay. Now, yes. Maybe, I don't know. There has to be a way. What are you doing? Figured we need a way for Assistant Archons to communicate remains inactive, especially now that the colonists are dead. It's not going as I planned. I can't get anything working so far. What's going wrong? Simply don't have the resources to set up a network. Can I help in some way? Some things I would definitely need. I doubt you could acquire them. Sort of parts. Proper transmitter, and not this rubbish I got from ISO2. Power core isn't depleted. Also, I wouldn't mind getting proper schematics of the colony, but that may be beyond your reach. Our reach? I'll show if I find any of these. I probably could have used his battery, but he doesn't want to talk to me now. Okay, I still don't know where this maintenance droid is that I'm supposed to talk to. Maintenance unit in the central zone. I must be missing something. We're definitely in the central zone, right? Yeah. Okay, so what did I miss?
How may I be of I am in charge of part transference and assignment. I also take requisition orders from both industrial and central zone maintenance units.
You have some parts for sale.
I do not. I only give requisition orders and allow for parts to be given to a designated unit. I never carry them myself.
It would be so much easier if I still had that new behavior core scanner. You just cannot leave anything in this colony in the sight distance of those cleaning units. Oh, I am sorry. I did not notice you. I am CS-12, a maintenance unit. What can I do for you?
Okay, this is the one we're looking for. You know which droid lost this part I found in the industrial zone. Can you track him down?
Of course. I possess all the data about every droid unit in the colony. One moment, please. One moment. I am sorry, but I will not be able to help after all.
How so?
According to my data, this piece of a memory core belongs to CS-45, one of the information units. Right there. But there must have been some kind of mistake. All the droids on M478 are obligated to immediately report to maintenance droids if their units have any defects. CS-45 has never reported about losing part of his memory core. There must be an error in my database. You could speak with him, but he cannot be the droids you are looking for.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
These aren't the droids we're looking for.
Okay. CS, what do you say? This one? No.
Never done, never done. So much work left to do.
This one.
CS-45, the original information, guidance, and advisory unit of the Central Zone, is at your service. Feel free to ask me about anything.
I think you were the one who closed the gate to the second recharge station section of the industrial zone. I need you to open it.
I am sorry, but I cannot do that.
Give me the code of the gate, I'll open it myself.
Unfortunately, I am not able to do that either.
Because?
I am sorry, but I cannot tell you. This information is also restricted. As long as my programming keeps restricting me from revealing certain information, I will not be able to answer your questions regarding the Industrial Zone lockdown. Feel free to ask me about anything.
Let's try this again.
CS-45, the original. Feel free.
Why is everyone but the droids
The
dead?
radiation leakage from a few days ago was a direct reason behind the death of all the organics on the planet. I was there with the colonists in the industrial zone when the attack began. They were caught completely unprepared. The high density of radiation made them fall dead in less than a minute. There was no time to take any action.
An attack.
The colonists assumed that the leakage of the radiation was part of an attack on the colony. However, no enemy was spotted in the colony during or after the leakage, which makes me suspect that it could actually be some sort of an accident.
Or sabotage.
But we cannot be sure about anything until we find proof to support one of the theories. I will be glad to provide you all the information on the colony I possess.
No. Okay. Talk to CS-45. You refuse to answer your questions. You should report this to the maintenance droid.
What can I do for you?
CS-45 refuses to answer my questions because of a secrecy lock on his information.
I do not understand it. His unit cannot restrict any information he possesses. There must have been some kind of critical error in his memory core. Wait here. I will take care of it immediately. It appears that CS-45's memory core was physically damaged. Additionally, I have found an unknown entry in his register which was restricting part of the data on his memory core. I am not sure where this unusual entry came from, but its presence explains why CS-45 did not report to me about physical damage of his memory core. I have deleted the entry from his register. Immediately after that, CS-45 reported about his defects and confirmed the part you have found belongs to him. He is the droid you were looking for. Thank you for informing me about the situation. I will have to replace his damaged memory core, so please, if you have any business with him, make it quick.
CS-45, the original information field.
You need to speak with IS-24. Open the gate to the second recharge station section in the industrial zone.
I'm sorry, Mom, but I am still not able to do it.
Why not? You closed it.
With the register entry that was classifying part of my data removed, I can now explain to you the reason behind my inability to help you with your problem.
Your own safety, I better hear a good explanation.
After the colonists arrived on the planet, they introduced several security and safety systems. My unit was assigned with the task of preventing any intruders from getting into the second recharge station section of the industrial zone, where our most prominent colonists were located. I was supposed to seal the gate to the second recharge station section as soon as possible, if there was any attack on the colony. I was also assisting the colonists in enhancing other security systems in the industrial zone. As it seems, those have failed, unfortunately. When the radiation leaked into the industrial zone, I sealed the gate to the second recharge station section to secure our masters located there. For some unknown reason, one of the colonists tried to prevent me from sealing the gate. He fired at me. My memory core was damaged. Thankfully, I was not destroyed completely. If that had happened, the security system would have opened the gate automatically, and the enemies could have reached our masters. Unfortunately, the damage I received wiped out part of the data in my memory core, along with the code to open the gate to the second recharge station.
You said that in the event you were destroyed, the gate would open automatically. That is exactly what I should have done from the start.
Oh no!
Sorry, pal. Gotta get in there.
Optimal utility ratio achieved. Optimal utility ratio achieved. Statement. Master, there are times when your actions make my behavior core glow.
You're welcome, HK. Alright, we should now be able to access that next section here. So let's head down this way. This way? No, this way. Okay, and we are headed all the way down there. A lot of running back and forth on this planet. Also haven't really been implementing? That's not the right word. What am I trying to say? I haven't really been trying to utilize the fast travel system that's available here, but Not even sure where that fast travel droid is, and if you'd take me over there, just jump me back and forth between the two entry points. Gotta say, for the point that this was cut in the game, the game development, there's a surprising amount of stuff to do here. I wonder how much of this was already available in the game design.
Some good news! I see that with the radiation leak gone, organics can once again populate this facility. Perhaps now, operations will finally return to normal. Now that I have expressed my happiness, I would like to offer you any information on the facility's status that you may require.
Anyway, what I was saying is I don't know how much of this was originally here, how much of this was added by the people that did the planet mod. So it sounds to me like a lot of the voice acting was probably added after the fact, but yeah, I don't know how far this planet was into development before it was cut from the game. What's the status then? I need to contact IS-24.
I'm sure you don't want to hear this after all you've gone through to get here, but that may be a problem.
Shocking. Yeah, you're right. I don't want to hear that.
IS-24 is located in an Archon chamber located at the other end of the Research and Development Center. Unfortunately, the chamber itself is locked and off-limits to pretty much everyone. The only way to arrange a meeting with IS-24 is via I-101. Problem is, he's missing. It means that no one has seen him in quite some time.
How can I find him? Alright, that's gonna be fun. Any idea who was the last droid in contact
Hard
with
to
him?
say who contacted him last. I know some droids who are, or used to be anyway, in contact with I-101 regularly. 4 droids to be more specific. Our research leader, designer droids, testers, and a lead maintenance unit. Each of them has to contact IS-24 for one reason or another.
Oh, I guess I should talk to each of
Farewell,
them.
and good luck then.
It couldn't be that easy. Alright, what do we got going on over here? Hey, some of those floaty droids. Or those guys, that looks like the mining droids. Modified version of the mining droids. From Paragus. Industrial console. Link directly to cameras. Nearby mover droid's head. Look through the recording. Several strings of data appear on screen. Seems to be something wrong with one of the recordings that looks like someone has been tampering with it. Play the recording. Feed number 1. Parts of the recording have been damaged or perhaps removed on purpose. Either way, there's nothing you can do about it. Camera feed 2. Keep misclicking there. Camera feed 3. Interesting. Okay. Was that facing this area over here? Droid has been deactivated. You're not deactivated. First Industrial Zone Maintenance Unit. How may I be of service? Seen a recording of I-101 destroyed near your maintenance shack. What? You were there shortly after. You've taken what's left of him. Yes, you're correct, or so I believe. Found remains of a droid outside my office, but was unable to identify them due to lack of head. Plan to send remains something. Such remains technically unauthorized resource illegal in our colony. So you can't be sure if it was I-101. Say it was the same type of droid, but no, I cannot be certain it was him. The recordings show what happened to this droid. Recordings seemed to be damaged. There was a lot of data missing. Perhaps it was removed on purpose. Maybe they didn't want us to know what happened to it. Whoever they have been, I haven't quite figured that out. Look, I'm just a droid, alright? Can you do something about the recording? Of course, maintenance fixing broken cameras is part of my job. Okay. Looks like we've also got a workbench in there and some other stuff. Yes, here and here it is. Okay, there was a dude over there. After seeing this recording, I must say it is unlikely the colonists were responsible. Sith guards seemed pretty surprised. Maybe they didn't think informing everyone about it was important. Doesn't matter who did it. As the only droid able to arrange a meeting with IS-24, what am I supposed to do now? Only we would be to rebuild him from scratch. If you know how, speak. Destroyed is an inconvenience only for droids, but colonists as well. Can't meet the droid in charge of building their droid army. How are they to proceed? It's been a backup plan of some sort, although I do not possess enough data to say for sure. You should ask around the Research and Development Center. I'll be going then. Alright, we need to find the R&D Center. Before we do that, I'm going to come back here and check out the storage container. Okay. I thought I saw something there that I could upgrade, but I'm just going to stick with what we got for now. Okay. We are here. Escort droid loading zone, testing rooms, design rooms, R&D. Okay. Heading further on in. Nath cowling? What is that? Looks like some kind of a Jedi robe. Defense bonus 3, restricted to dark side, strength plus 3. Huh. Much better than Vis's Jedi robe. Sith military droid Mark II. That's a different design. Huh. Broken droid. Non-interactable console. Ooh. Those are not boxes. Boxes are square typically. I guess it could be a box. Power core. that power core what we need for the... All is not lost, where all primary programming is stored. The head's missing. If you find it, you should be able to rebuild them. Possible schematics are still in the Research and Development Center. Okay. Oh boy. All these military droids. Isolated test unit. How can I help you? How often do you meet IS-24? Saying rarely would be an overstatement. Usually send my observations. Research to decide whether it's worth reporting to IS-24 or not. When they meet in case of a real emergency. How's the army coming? Right on schedule. I guess that's... Is there some way I could help you? Right on schedule. Testing droid army. Don't require assistance. To be honest, there's no duty you could assign. Okay. Without giving you the duty of another tester. Not programming for free time. We have to work. Kind of you to offer. Alright, I gotta go. Nothing we can do there. Droid designer.
That's a bugged vocabulary data. Choosing droid color. Stupid color. If you want information, I ask one more try. Doesn't work. Interesting. Designing a droid is hard. I spent 2 hours. It is weird. There are
None
so
of
few testing.
those are
You'd
helpful.
think there would be more with the project the size of Project 42.
A lot of droids here.
Welcome back, colonist. I knew the radiation couldn't stop you from returning. You are here to give feedback, or is there something else?
CS13 asked for a technical schematic of the colony. An idea where I could find these.
I am in possession of the colony's schematics, but I am forced to inquire you on why would you need them?
Trying to set up a communication network between the Archons.
That seems like a task worth supporting. Take this, a data pad with copy of the schematics. Is there another subject you would like to discuss?
Interested in the whole droid building process.
Stage 1 requires a new project to be conceptualized in the Research and Development Center. Before moving to Stage 2, it must be approved by either IS-24 or one of the colonists. Then the data is sent here. My team analyzes it, makes blueprints, and then programs the design into the factory machine, where then all the droid components are manufactured. The working unit is dropped off at the landing zone, from where it's transported to the testing rooms. Once the testers approve the unit, it goes to maintenance, where it can be made sure the unit is in passable working condition. Then they are sent to the vent chamber for decontamination, and the unit can start performing its programmed objectives.
What are you working on?
I am in charge of planning and executing various upgrades into droid frames and functionality. I have recently received orders to redirect our efforts towards Project 42, and so my team is currently figuring out a way to incorporate new upgrades into the battle droid. We are working on other droid types as well, whenever possible, as can be observed on the holograms in the next room. Project 42 commissions the construction and programming of the battle droids. It is strange that you are not familiar with the droid army, as the colonists are acclimated to call it.
I wonder who came up with this name anyway.
Why, the colonists, of course.
Never mind, I better go. Okay.
R&D sent a bugged vocabulary data again. Droid, when activated, dead noise.
Oh, this is different. Just droid. These ones don't have any other title, they're just droid. Okay. Industrial droid. Anybody here got a name? Oh, there's a terminal here. Excuse me. Terminal that we can't use, at least not at the moment. Okay. Pretty sure this is where we're supposed to be. Archon 2. And then these are not openable. Possible schematics are still in the Research and Development Center computers. Which is right here. So I tried using the computer, but I can't do anything. Oh, here.
Really bad time. I'm working, really busy. We've got some really good weapons projects for military droids almost ready to be made. I haven't got anything this good in weeks. But I'm busy.
It's
Yes,
possible to rebuild him.
probably. I just need to scan his head and we could transfer his programming into a new model. Is that all?
Don't have his head. It was destroyed and someone took it.
Then that's your problem, not mine. I need to get back to work. Or wait. Maybe not. The colonists came here with some droid's head, scanned it, and put everything into my computers. If the head is the only missing part, it's possible we already have I-101 scanned. That doesn't mean I'm going to help you. I've got way more important things to do. Project 42 still is priority number 1.
Thought you can't contact your Archon. How are you going to proceed without him? Intimidate. Been destroyed, so could you. You wouldn't want that, would you?
Oh, please. Threats may work on stupid emotion-driven organics, but not droids.
Alright,
You are smart for a non-droid.
Thanks.
With the colonist dead and M478 deactivated, IS-24's guidance is indeed needed. It is important we rebuild I-101. One moment. I will network with the computers and download the proper data. Yes, here it is. Everything the colonists uploaded. You may now take it to the designers. Same model type, and it was brought here shortly after his disappearance. You say his body was missing a head. Logic suggests it was in fact I-101.
Alright. Take it to the designers.
You are here to give feedback.
I need your help rebuilding I-101.
This is not a convenient time. Research and development has just sent us new data, and I would really prefer to work on that.
So you help me sooner, we'll be able to meet IS-24. Means you'll be able to move your projects to the next stage sooner.
You are correct. Contact with IS-24 could reduce data analysis time from 102.34 hours to 98.56 hours, at least in theory. IS-56 would likely also benefit from contact with the Archon. Since you've collected all of the necessary data, I will send this information to manufacturing immediately. A new I-101 should be ready at the landing zone soon.
Excellent.
I've just received a new report. I-101 is ready to be tested. You should head to the testing rooms now.
Alright, testing rooms. How can I help you? Rebuilding, I need you help to test it. Thank you. Just like that. So I'm done with testing these 6 military droids. They're my highest priority. Will you make some kind of a deal? I test some of your military droids while you check out my new droid. It might actually work. Grant you access to the terminal. You keep testing battle droids. Keep testing battle droids together once we're done. Okay. Access testing data, latest military droid. Run system diagnostic. Sabotage droids target recognition systems. Begin test. Fire at Duro hologram. Fire at a Thorian hologram. Create new hologram. IS-99 droid? Ah. I have to make all of these holograms? Finish the test. Okay. Military droids tested. You know what that means. Droid ready for testing. Yes, it's in the loading zone. About it, your new droid is in perfect condition. Send him back to the loading zone. Should be taken for decontamination shortly. Pleasure we're doing business with you. Now I need to get back to work. Droids won't test themselves. Alright. Is this the loading zone? Where's the loading zone? Vent chamber. Oh, the loading zone's right here. Been tested, sent for diagnostic. Okay. Alright, you know what? We're going to go ahead and save the game, and we're going to wrap this episode up here for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Have a nice day.